Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial and heated topic that lies at the intersection of economics and U.S. politics: the growing tension between the Federal Reserve and former President Donald Trump. As the 2025 election draws closer, Trump is intensifying pressure on the Fed, while central bank officials are trying to stay laser-focused on their core mission: managing the economy. So what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's break it all down. The Fed, independent but not immune to politics. The Federal Reserve, the U.S. central bank, is designed to be independent from the government. Its primary mission is to maintain economic stability, control inflation, and ensure maximum employment. But lately, that independence is under serious threat, and the pressure is coming once again from Donald Trump. During his presidency, Trump repeatedly attacked the Fed, calling Chair Jerome Powell incompetent, demanding interest rate cuts, and even hinting at firing Powell, something that would have been unprecedented in modern U.S. history. Now, as Trump accelerates his campaign for re-election, he's renewing his attacks, accusing the Fed of acting politically and vowing to take control of the institution if he returns to the White House. Right now, the Fed faces two major challenges. First, the U.S. economy is sending mixed signals. Inflation has cooled but remains above the Fed's 2% target. GDP growth is steady, but the job market is showing signs of slowing. It's a delicate balancing act. Cut rates too soon and inflation could reignite. Hold rates too high for too long and a recession could follow. Second, the growing political pressure from Trump. His threats and public criticisms raise concerns that monetary policy might become politicized. That doesn't just rattle Wall Street, it could undermine confidence in the entire global financial system. What does Trump really want from the Fed? Make no mistake, Trump isn't just complaining about the Fed, he has a clear agenda. He wants a Fed that's more politically aligned with his administration, one that would be willing to slash interest rates, flood the economy with money, and drive growth fast, especially if he returns to the White House. But that's a dangerous game. In the short term, this approach might boost growth, but in the long term, it could lead to asset bubbles, skyrocketing national debt, a weaker dollar, and runaway inflation. Losing trust in the Fed could be worse than any rate hike. The real risk isn't just a bad interest rate decision, it's losing trust in the institution itself. If markets start to believe the Fed is no longer independent, that its decisions are swayed by the White House, then all bets are off. U.S. Treasury yields could spike, the dollar could tumble, and global investors might begin to question the stability of the U.S. financial system. Worse yet, the U.S. dollar's role as the world's reserve currency, a foundation of global finance, could come under threat. So what should the Fed do? This is a defining moment for the Federal Reserve. Powell and his team must show courage, discipline, and transparency. Here's what they need to do. Stay committed to independence, no matter the political noise. Communicate clearly with the markets. Every decision must be based on data, not political agendas. Prepare for a potential Trump presidency, where the Fed might face aggressive challenges to its authority and structure. The clash between Trump and the Fed is far from over, and it may get much more intense in the coming months. But one thing is clear: every decision the Fed makes from now on is not just economic, it's also a test of institutional integrity, democracy, and the rule of law.